want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
Do not address me as a strong, independent Black woman. It's not a compliment. I never hear a man that is raising children alone say, I'm mom and dad. He never becomes overly feminine because he's raising children. But we as women become overly masculine because we are raising children, because I'm mom and dad and I got to do all these things, right? And now I put extra stuff on me and then I say, ain't nobody helping me. Well, nobody told you to do that. There is help available, all because I was trying to overcompensate for what daddy wasn't doing. I didn't have to be mom and dad. Now they got Mr. Chris and Mr. Eric over here. And I took them to be a part of different organizations because when you think of something strong, you do not think of coming to the aid of it. So when we are looked at and walk around as strong, what we're putting out is, I do not need assistance. I don't need your help. So anytime a man says, oh, I love it, you're so strong. I said, no, I'm not strong. I'm resilient. I'm not independent. I'm interdependent because nobody ever comes to the aid of the strong person. So when I'm around men, my wrists are.
So what she was saying before it was cut off was the fact that if she's around men, her wrists are broke. She's going to be as and act as a woman. She's not going to do as you see a lot of modern women do, which is masquerade and say that, oh, I'm the strongest of the strongest. I can do any and everything. I don't need a man. I'm the mother and the father. I can do it all by myself. I'm out here getting the bag. I'm making more than any other guy out here. Men can't see me. Men ain't on my level. She's not doing all of that. She's not doing any of that because she knows and understands that the moment of time that she puts that energy out there, no man is going to want to be with her. No man is going to want to seek her out. If she needs help, and it looks like she needs help, no man is going to be willing to help her. Why? Because she is already putting out that energy that she is the strongest of the strongest. As I've stated to people before, right? When Superman had his fight with Doomsday, who in the Justice League, and I'm talking about from the comic book standpoint, who in the Justice League was there to really help him out? Nobody. Nobody. That was his fight. That was his, in a sense, mortal battle, even though he's a Kryptonian, right? That is his battle. That was the strongest battle that he ever had to fight ever in his life, that pushed him way beyond his limits, further than any other being has ever pushed him before. And after that battle, he was down there on the ground. And that was it. That was it. And that's the same thing that I keep trying to tell a lot of black women out here is that this is not a title for you to hold. I'm not sure who amongst your ilk told you that this is the title that you need to hold, that you need to try to hold the same exact titles as the man, if not more. Somebody's been feeding y'all this type of story, this type of fairy tale for the longest time possible. And this is another reason why it is that you have a lot of masculine women directly out here where they are aggressive when you try to talk to them or have a conversation. This is why when you talk about certain things, it becomes competitive and or a competition of, oh, you did this, well, I did more than you. And like I said, competition is meant for people in specific boxes. If I want competition, I'm going to seek out men, right? Steel sharpens steel, right? In order for me to get better as a man, I have to seek a man out who is a champion, somebody who is far faster, far stronger, far smarter than me, so that I can grow better as a man, right? Because that's the image that you want to go for. You see yourself as a man, you see the level that you're at, and you're looking at another man as, okay, well, how can I sit up there and get to that level? What can I specifically do? Right? So let me try to put a few different models up here of where it is that I'm lacking as a man, and let me figure out a way on how I can measure up to these different models that are directly up there in intelligence or in strength, or how hard it is that I work, or maybe a physical physique. I can't do that if I'm trying to, as a man, compare myself to a woman, and then I have women models up here of intelligence, of a physique. That's it's not the mirror image. It's not the mirror image. So that's why I'm a little bit confused on who it is that taught and told black women out here to, as a woman, don't have other women up here who are, in a sense, who you can mirror, right? Who are your reflection. Don't have that up there. Put men up there, right? So have the physique up there, right? Have the knowledge, right? Have the aggression, right? Have the masculinity. I'm not sure who amongst you told some of y'all, a nice majority of y'all, to, in a sense, walk that path in order to think like a man and to be like a man and to act like a man. But they told you and they directed you to walk down the completely wrong path, because now you have a lot of women out here who are just too far mentally gone. They're too caught up on the aspect of trying to emulate and be like men and copy men, and they forgot what it is to actually be a woman. So nowadays, when you talk to a lot of these women out here, this when you start hearing a lot of vulgarity. This is, when the language is different. They're trying to talk to you like as a bro. They're trying to talk to you as a homie, and it's like that sounds crazy. That sounds completely 1,000% crazy, especially if a guy is trying to, seek out a woman that he either wants to get married to, have, a relationship with, like, whatever it is, right? Because at the end of the day, a guy is not looking for a woman that is going to mirror one of the boys, one of the homies. He's not looking for that. He's looking for the opposite. If he wants to sit up there and be around the boys and sit up there and, go out there, talk about cars, talk about, the game, they want to sit up there and work out all this. That's what the boys are for, right? On the other hand, if he wants to sit up there and relax, right? He wants to, in a sense, have a sense of peace, a sense of safety. He wants something that is going to be soft, right? Meaning the energy, meaning the thought process, right? If he wants someone who is going to, in a sense, fill in like the little, cracks that are there, like some of the gaps that are there, the areas that he might not be able to reach, or the areas he might not be able to see. That is the woman, right? The woman is going to see things differently, right? And that's the main thing, that's a woman's job. A woman is going to see life differently. She's going to, view different points of view differently. You might see something in tunnel vision as a guy, and she's looking at it six different ways. So by allowing her and listening to her perspective, you might end up seeing something that you might not have even necessarily saw or thought of. Like I said, that is just one aspect, right, of when you have that female energy directly there versus having a woman there that is trying to automatically compete, that is trying to outdo you, do better than you, right? A woman that is trying to demasculate you, right? At the end of the day, no matter how it is that people want to try to slice it, try to cut it, they want to say that they can do any and everything. Like I said, if you feel that you are that type of woman, then so be it. You'll be on the mascara or whatever it is, right? But for the other women that are directly out there that may seem a little bit lost, a little bit confused, know this to be a true fact. There are roles directly out here, right? Men will sit up there and play their part, and women will sit up there and play their part. If you're obviously in the middle, you just have to, I guess, figure it out. You have to, see specifically what it is that you want in life and how it is to get it. But also note that the energy that you put directly out into the universe will be and will always be the energy that you'll receive and get back.